start. That is the code of the responsive navbar. That's the code HTML and CSS. The JavaScript is down there in the HTML file. Okay, so first of all, you go to GitHub, right? You log in, you make an account there, then you start making a repository. You enter the name for the repository that you want, and make sure it should be public there, not private. Make sure it should be public, not private. If you put private, the link to the website is not going to be generated. So you can put any name there as long as it's accepted, and it should be public. So you're going to create your new repository. So let's just wait it for, it should load. Let's wait it for it to load. There is our new repository, and as I've said, it should be public, not private. Then you go there, uploading an existing file. Yes, so you upload the files individually. The files from the folder where the files for the website are being there. Yes, it should be desktop. Then you go to the name of the folder, then you drag and drop the files individually, one by one. Don't copy all of them and drop them. You should drop them one by one, as in individual. Okay, then you commit changes. That's in GitHub after dropping them. Then you go, let's wait for it to process. Then you go where there is settings there. You go to settings. Okay, yeah, just to go to settings. Then you go to pages. So make sure the branch should be main, not none. Should be main. Change it to main. Then you save it. After saving, you should refresh the page and wait for the link to be generated. Make sure you can refresh it as many times as you want, but refresh the page up until the link for your website is generated. So you can be refreshing it, and then you wait so that the link for your website should be generated. Let's wait for it. There. So as you can see, that's the link to our website. So you can click it, or you click visit site. Let's click it. Mind you, the link is going to have the subdomain because you are hosting it for free. So it's going to have a subdomain. That's the link to your website. So yeah, by the way, it's responsive. It's a responsive navbar. I should give the credit to Coding to Go for the code of the navigation bar. Yes. Yeah, so that's how you are supposed to host your website on GitHub for free. By the way, GitHub only allows static websites. So a static website is a website that only has front end in it. It does not have back end languages like PHP, Node, yeah, those kind of languages, back end languages. So yeah, Python is also an example of a back end language. So a static website is a website that only has front end HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It does not have backend like Python and PHP. So GitHub only allows static websites, which are front-end websites. That's it. If you have some backend code in your website, it won't be hosted. And by the way, each and every file, for example, a picture, if you have a picture on your website, you're also supposed to drag and drop the picture in GitHub. Don't leave it out, because if you leave it out on the website, it's not going to be showing. Yeah, so like, follow, subscribe, and comment. So yeah, thank you for watching.